it's a new weekly, and there's been new changes, new updates, nerfs or side grades of abilities where it's, I don't know, maybe you have to evaluate it type thing, but they changed the seal again, so that's something. But otherwise, there's also some new foods and stuff or perks and things. I don't know. What I do know is that there is some weakness in the weekly with Toad and Microbe. Maybe you could do that with some spawners type things. There isn't really trumpets, but there's a couple of little trumpeters. Mostly there's a lot of mana stuff over on this side. There is the spawner stuff as mentioned. And then there's some strawberry things going on for sure. I feel like Brahma chicken is impossible to pull off. I'm not really seeing it. Maybe if you got enough jump attackers that then didn't die somehow with these three, it seems very unlikely. Also, Black Cat seems pretty much useless. It's celery or bust pretty much, and I have no idea how the bok choy works. I have an idea of how the bok choy might work, but I don't know how the bok choy works. I guess if I'm doing that, I do this. So there we go. Alleged investors. People using Robinhood and doing calls and stuff when they don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, there is a couple of armor. There's garlic and okra. Okra. Puppy also gives weakness. This is true. This is true. I can't really do this without having a duplicate, huh? So I either combine both of these to get 3 + 1. I don't think that's actually worth it at all. I actually don't think that's worth it. Oh, what a surprise. They're gonna trade at the front anyway, and then we have to hope that they don't have any 2-3s. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. This guy might actually... Well, no, we still lose. That's okay. That little bug guy is new to me. I don't know that guy. Could have frozen. Oh, okay. Well, start here. I'm kind of a dog hater. Okay. Out of context. I'm not a fan of the dog in Super Auto Pet Zen. Because you knew what he once was. Alright, relax. Make 1 tier 2 enemy. You know what? I'll try this. I don't usually ever do it, so I'll try it. And then, yeah, I'll keep going. He doesn't do the thing. You're different now, too. If you lost last battle, give nearest 3 friends ahead attack. We already lost a heart, so I'm kind of not as interested in you. A lizard, though, I can be interested in. A lizard, though, I can be interested in. Okay. So I think that what happens is this dies and then it'll gain 4 health permanently for the rest of the game. But it doesn't say permanent, which is weird. Because like, what else would that mean? If you don't get it until you die, what else could that possibly mean? Strawberry. Put you up here. Arguably could have done that for I can't really justify waiting to buy this. I also probably should have bought it before the lizard so that it could gain, but whatever. Okay, we get attack from this, which is nice. Maybe I abandoned this already? No, probably not. I guess I'll abandon this because we're doing the strawberry thing, kind of, technically. Ooh, I like that. I like that because it let me use money without feeling bad about it. Like, I didn't just roll a bunch of times. Trade to the front. Sure. We take it. Yes. Well, antelope certainly makes sense with little spawning fella. The strawberries are nice for the cassowary, so it's kind of one of these or one of these. I like that this is half leveled, but, you know, we'll see. See if that's smart or not. These are mana. This is mana. This is trumpets. You could trumpet. You could be trumpeting. Let's see what happens with this. I think that's what I want to do. I want to see. Oh, that's tempting. I want to see what happens with the lizard here. That's a big toad. It's a big dog though. That's a big dog. When this would faint once. Okay, well, mistakes were made. We do have the rare ability to be trumpeting, even though there's not much trumpeting, but we have the two things that do trumpet along with potentially the penguin. So I am tempted to do that. These are strawberry things, but they're not the strongest thing, and this really only happens... I'm just gonna do this, basically, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And then we're gonna roll. And then we're gonna roll. Arguably, you could garlic the lizard now that the bok choy doesn't do what I was hoping it would do. Freeze this really just for a potential level situation, but maybe not even worth doing. Okay, you have a lot of those. That is interesting. Okay. Alright. Good spawns. Big dog. You're dogging it up. Alright, I like that. Ooh. Beluga makes sense. There aren't great things to swallow, I feel like. I mean, the octopus would be probably one of the better ones. Because it spawns and then it'll at least get to do its attack thing. Or a bay cat would be fine too. Yeah, bay cat would not be bad. Not, I mean, for right now, maybe a cuttlefish would be one of the better options. Probably. Yeah, probably something like that. So, the cat is cool, for sure. It doesn't really do anything that we're doing. And you know what? I don't think I want to spend the money on that. I am going to buy this. It doesn't do anything yet, but I am going to buy it. Uh-huh. None of these I'm particularly interested in. Summoning it does not do its start of battle ability, as far as I'm aware. Friend faints. Yeah, so none of that's really going to be helpful, so I'm just going to roll. Nothing. Okay, well, that happens. That happens. It's okay. It's okay. Now... Since alright, you just look better than me. I don't know how you've gotten all this magical health and stats. But I do actually still have a bigger dog than you. So there is that. There's been some things that have happened in the past week since we've last done Super Auto Pets. Some that perhaps I won't talk about, and others that maybe I will. So let's talk about the other ones that we will. First of all, we have, well, I guess that's not the worst thing. At least if I have to feed something, I can do that. We have, we do have Lollipop. I don't really know why I would necessarily, I mean, Lollipop the nudie branch, but I'm not trying to keep the nudie branch, you know? Stream-wise, we did some Puck, we did Wartime Wednesday, we talked about the Nintendo Direct. Did Peak, had a great Peak run, didn't quite get there, but huge progress. And then Sandtrix, and then I forget if I already said Frog Spin. that was Frog Spin is a game. It's a little awkward, but I think there is some sensibility to doing this. Also, I guess I want to do it like this. Maybe? I don't know. I don't actually know. Oh, because of Eat Me Cake. Yeah, okay. I could, yeah, that's true. You could do that. It's kind of a lot of resources to do all of that, though. In my opinion. A little bit much. So, the Nintendo Direct. It took place. That was a thing that happened. Ow. Oh, that didn't count my second spawn, huh? But, look at that. That worked out well. Mario Brothers 40th anniversary. The logo kind of looks lame compared to the other. Okay, well, this is one of the things we would probably rather. You get one less spawn out of it, but the ability is much better. I think that's probably worth the change. Also, it's just bigger. Eat Me Cookie, Guinea Fowl, and then Lollipop. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Okay. I should get rid of this. I should get rid of that, and probably have a Bay Cat just on the team. And then you would move the Guinea Fowl to the front? Or the Beluga to the front. Beluga to the front. Then you would... Alright, well, let me just get rid of this. Bring this onto the team. Wait a second! Puppy first. Give me a lasagna. Stock. Buy. Okay, great. Now... this dies, spawns a thing. When that dies, it spawns a thing. You do this stuff. Eventually, switch this to the Bay Cat. Then maybe have the octopus in front or something, and you go from there. It was a lot of stuff in the Nintendo Direct. Some stuff good, some stuff whatever. Some of it more exciting than other things. It's a big guy you got there. That is unfortunate. Close to a draw. Close to a draw. Some stuff that just makes you go like, Nintendo, where they're you know, re-releasing Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2 to go along with the movie, which, like, okay, that's cool, that's nice, but they each cost like $40 or something insane. It's just like, that's crazy. The new Fire Emblem, I know a lot of people are excited about that. I know a lot of people are excited about that. I'm more interested in rolling to get a level on this than I am on anything else. Give me 3 attack. Convert 2 health into attack. The prices are yeesh. The Pokemon stuff, well, the Pokemon ZA stuff was like neat, but then there was the whole announcing DLC for a game that isn't out yet type of deal. That's a whole thing. I wonder if we'll see. There's something to be said about like falconing instead of a lizard or something like that, or maybe you. Gain ability of a friend behind. I guess we don't really have that, but there's something to be said for that. Knock out. We don't have a faint behind. I really just want to level this thing. I really just want to level that. Okay, thank you. That's of interest. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm going to freeze it because I don't want to decide yet. The more interesting Pokemon announcement was the one that's going to be a big, what you call it, that it gets rid of there. Yeah. I forget what it's called, like the hell was it called? Pokopia, something like that. You know what I'm talking about? The thing where it's Ditto, it's Pokemon Animal Crossing, basically. I feel like that's probably gonna sell pretty well. It's my hunch a little bit. For $20, would you rather a DK Bonanza small homage or a small side or Silk Song? Oh, small side mode. The DK Bonanza stuff was fine. This doesn't work, right? Eating the beluga? I don't think that works. But it is just kind of better than the guinea fowl on the surface. Just like, you know, level 1 thing. It's just kind of better. Even if this gets 2 hits, it's less than this. The only reason you would keep it is to do it plus another thing. But I think I should probably just get rid of it. And then this replaced by Baycat after we eat one or something. And then give this to the octopus, I suppose. That seems okay. Seems okay. Pokopia, yeah. Like, why are you Ditto? So the reason that they probably would have done that is because, save for an okra. The reason they would have done that is because they want to... It's trying to do Animal Crossing, but they don't want to make normal Pokemon into humanoid Pokemon. So the best thing to do, without just making, like, boring trainers, is to make Ditto be the thing that can turn into, like, a humanoid guy. And then that way, instead of a trainer, like, capturing the Pokemon and then having it use moves to pick the grass and terraform and stuff, Ditto does it by making friends and this and that. And, like, there's some stuff that makes sense there, I think. The humanoid Ditto looks goofy. It does. It's kind of supposed to, though. It's kind of supposed to. Ooh! Okay, interesting, interesting, interesting. I do think it's funny I have garlic on that. Oh, that's bad news. We have no chance. Wow, that really killed me. Well, if we got ochre, we would definitely need to put it on that thing. Do we just... I think part of me almost wants to just tiger the rock hopper or something and get rid of the lizard. Maybe that's crazy, but maybe that's crazy. No ochre. No okra. Okra. But I think there was some good things, some maybe... Oh, brother. What the hell was that? Hold on, can I rewind? Oh, man. We're gonna lose, barely. Because that tiger jumped us. Hold on, let me see it again, I wasn't paying attention. Jesus! Okay, and then they got a goblin shark spawn. Well, I would say that we did get I'm not gonna say screwed, but the Baycat not showing up for our beluga for quite a while there was a little unfortunate. I would say that was unfortunate. Flabbergasted line riders. Trying to think, oh, the Virtual Boy being announced, that's kind of fun. I mean, obviously silly, but like, some people seem strangely mad about it. The only thing I would be mad about for that would just be, like, the only thing I would be mad about there would be that it's limited to the Plus expansion pack and not regular NSO. But at the same time, it's like you'd have to buy the thing. Okay, the thing to be mad about would be that you supposedly have to buy the accessory to play it. Because you could definitely play basically all of those games in 2D, and it's so fine to do it that way. It's super fine to do it that way. But I saw people that were just mad in general that it was, whoa. I saw people that were just mad in general that, that is interesting. I think I'm just gonna do this. I should have leveled this first, by the way, but whatever. They were just mad that it was Virtual Boy at all and being like, this was a waste of time. Everyone knows this game, this is super bad and didn't sell well. Same motherfuckers that then are like, oh, but preservation of games. Bitch, which one do you want? Because that's what that is. That's exactly what that is. You can't just, you know, whatever. Obviously, it's not always the same thing, but my point stands. You know what? Let me try it. I don't think it's good, but let me try it. 3 nearest friends ahead. I guess that's you guys. Guess that's you guys. I'm not married to the strawberries here or anything, so I guess I'll freeze it. I don't know. Did they know that the Virtual Boy flopped? I don't think it who's they? Nintendo? I think Nintendo knows. I think Nintendo knows. I think Nintendo's aware. The DK mode stuff, Bonanza stuff, that looked kind of alright. Interesting. The Metroid Prime thing was not... I did not really expect that at all. In terms of, like, having a motorcycle. That seemed a little... That seemed a bit non-Metroid-y to me. Which was interesting. I don't think I really want any of this. I don't think I want any of this. I mean, I guess I could do it in the front, and then you have, like, Lizard and Hirola or something. Maybe. I guess. I don't know. I don't really want to sell this, because I want that toy, but I also don't want to just hold on to these forever. But I also, this is a 6/6, which is pretty good. Tough call there. Tough call there. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. Big news that I forgot to mention, actually relevant to the game I'm playing. Drum roll. I am officially a Super Auto Pets. I don't know what the right word is. I have been invited into the Nexus Creator Super Auto Pets group. Nexus GG is a third-party company that has partnered with Super Auto Pets so that you can do, when you go to buy your new favorite update of Super Auto Pets, you can use a creator code. And I have one now? That's crazy. That's crazy. I did not expect that to happen. But that is a thing now, so you could do that if you decide to buy things in Super Auto Pets. And my code is Purtle. That's the code. So that's cool. So I should try to remember to say that every time, I guess. I guess that's how that works. You know what? Screw this snail, man. Screw this snail. I always forget that it has that name. That I don't ever expect it. We could mana. We could do mana things. No pills, but or pig. Do one. You know what? Whatever. Just shoot them because they're gonna be weak. Your moves are weak. Oh yeah, we did forget to change the background. We'll have to do that. Well, I should have realized that, turns out when you give everything weakness, your perk goes away, which is obvious, because that's how that works. Can I change my background now? Is that a thing I can do? Settings? Gameplay? No. Customize. I don't think I can do that here. I think I have to wait until after, so probably next time. Okay, well, now we can sell this. Experience, because that's good for this thing. And then here, just because mana is good to have. We don't need the toad. I mean, this is technically good with weakness being all around, but am I embarrassed that this has that? Absolutely. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't really know what I'm looking for right now. Probably just levels. Probably just levels. Arguably should just give up on this thing. Don't know if it's a good idea, but you know what? Here we are. Here we are. I'm trying things. I am trying things, okay? I don't think they're good things necessarily, but I'm trying new things. Well, the falcon will not have that, so that's good. That falcon is too big, man. That falcon's too big. I can quit to main menu and resume. Alright, fine. Return to menu. Customize. Backgrounds. We're not beaching, it's fall. We're officially said fall. I don't think we actually had a good fall thing. I think we just did cornfield or farm or something. Maybe could be wrong. Savannah. Wizard School. I think there is a fall one, but I don't think I have it. Yeah, Autumn Forest. I don't have that one. Unlucky. You can't like. Yeah, unlucky. So I think that's the best I can do. Yeah, farms kind of have a fall thing for me in terms of like corn maze type of deal. Maybe that's a stretch, I don't know. Wizard School for back to school, that would work. Oh god. Oh. Sorry. Okay. What do we got? Mana. Could do that. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Maybe I give up on this part. Starting to think maybe I just give up on that part. Because just doesn't seem great. Like there's thoughts there, but I also have lost like the past 2 rounds attempting it, so maybe it's not worth it. This falcon is still probably just gonna destroy everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Yeah. Jesus Christ, they could have had more dolphin shots if they tried. God damn. God damn. Alright, well, maybe it's time to abandon you and go for the Chimera. Or just abandon this and go for the Chimera. It's probably should just do one or the other. But whatever. Hey, if we can level this... Oh, not quite. If we could have leveled this to 2 and given it to Bolt, that would have been pretty good. Would have been pretty good. So now we have to pray that the rock gives the Chimera at least one hit of that good stuff. Wow, a lot of falcons this time. Oh, look, we didn't see any falcons last time. Okay. We drew the round. My goodness, we've done it. A draw. Unbelievable. Daigo with a full parry. Cool. I suppose technically maybe it makes sense to do that. Probably not, because it's just better to double Rambutan, but whatever. Give it to you. Okay. I mean, we got a bunch of mana things now. Maybe you get rid of the trout, get rid of the lizard, something. That garlic purchase was really stupid, I think. I think that was dumb. Oh, are you actually the faded Rama? Wait, how did that just work? Oh, this guy's a genius! Eat the pelican to get a thing, so these jump, so then Brahma chicken will die, and maybe give one of them stats. Alright, he gave one of the dog stats. They're a genius. It totally paid off. Maybe I'm right about the Brahma chicken. I might be right about the Brahma chicken. Putting it out there. Okay. Guess this is... Oh, 2 friends ahead. Give 1 friend ahead. I think we do kind of just want to get rid of this trout. Because it's making the order weird. Like, I probably would just rather... I guess it's still a friends ahead no matter what, huh? Well, either way. Whatever. We're rolling. No food has been bought this turn. I got excited. Could potentially do that money stuff. 3 attack, remove health. Nah. Because everything is doing the jump attacks, which is annoying. I don't think we need that either. Alright. Those are the 2 things we want to give the guaranteed 5. So I think that makes some sense. Okay. You're going to activate a feint. So you're going to get extra money every turn. That's kind of slick. Kind of slick. There you go. Okay. Don't worry, we have to win 6 more without losing. Alright, here we go, that helps. Not so much there. Certainly this level's more important than the trout. Kitsune, huh? That's interesting. Transfer, but I don't want to transfer, well, maybe do I want to transfer all mana to this and make... That seems like that could be pretty good. The problem is the ordering. You'd have to like have you'd get rid of the trout, I guess. Or you'd get rid of the Calgary Hound? Put the Kitsune in front of the Winter Spirit, but you can't have the Chimera in front? Then do you just get rid of the... This is of interest. This interests me. I don't know what to do with it yet. But I feel like it's maybe a good idea to try to just make a mega Chimera. What if I just sold the Calgary Hound? How crazy is that? Well, this is because every feint. That's the other problem. I guess this would work. This would still work because we would yank the mana out of it. And then you would put this here. So then... Yeah, then I guess it just becomes... Oh, you know what? I guess you can have the Winter Spirit still high further up too, and then this in the back. Cause yeah. Okay. So then the question becomes, do we sell the Calgary Hound over the... Probably sell the Calgary Hound, because we don't want this mana ability to happen anyway. And this will spawn more mana than we get. Yeah, so okay. I think this makes sense. I'm hoping it makes sense. I'm hoping it makes sense. I'll say that much. Tiger is interesting, kind of. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Oh, that's crazy, man. That's fucking I hate this game. That's... I'm not saying that, like... Look, we knew that people had things that jumped the back line, but... It's a random jump. That's what really got me. It's a random jump. It could have hit anyone. And it hit the one... It could have hit any of these front three units and been not a problem for our strategy, at least. And it just didn't do that. So that's disappointing. That will be the end of this round. Oh man, I really thought I really like that idea of trying to make a mega, like a chimera that spawns two huge dudes. That seems sick. I do want to mention another thing. Obviously, we'll have the second section. I'll probably talk about a bunch about the World Championships as well as TI, because that's been happening, which has been crazy. But I'm blanking. It was a Nintendo. Oh yeah, it was a Nintendo Direct thing, which was that. Well, first of all, use my creator code, I guess. Honestly, I don't even. If someone used it, that would be cool to let me know that it worked, because I don't know if it works. I assume it works because other people have it too now, but you know, I don't know yet. So that'd be cool to know. I'm curious to know for the Virtual Boy. I think this is inevitable that people will figure out how to be able to play the Virtual Boy thing without having to buy the $100 peripheral or the cardboard $25 one. I imagine someone's going to figure that out. But depends on how obnoxious it will be. Like, are you going to have to be a nerd that's going to be able to, like, solder some shit and put some chips together to do it? Or is it going to be like, oh, you can just, like, line the switch up with your face correctly and then it'll work? I don't know. I think it might be a little more complicated, but whatever. The new Mega Pokemon, there's a whole thing there where some of them you literally can't even play except, like, on online ranked mode or some shit, as well as the Raichu and the Raichu's Megas look pretty bad, but whatever. We'll run this back again.